Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for September for Cancer. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what does not. If you don't find anything in this message for yourself, then please check your other placements and you may find a message in there for you. If you do like your message today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you haven't subscribed already and you like the content, if you press that subscribe and press the notification button, it will let you know whenever I do post new material. So let's get into this as cards start flying across the table. Can we get some more cards for Cancer for the month of September, please, Spirit? Okay. So your overall energy, we've got the Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment or time or money. So you're currently waiting for things to come to fruition for you. You may have been putting in a lot of time and effort into something. You might feel like things aren't really moving forward, but you just stopping, just waiting for things to come to fruition. So this is the energy you're going into the month of September with. So you could even be doing this at the moment. You could very well be sitting in that position of nothing really seems to be moving forward. But you're just waiting. You're just waiting for things to start picking up and start coming into being. Now, what you're going into the month with, we've got this Emperor card. So use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised. Firm but compassionate leader. So this is this is an energy that could be either in your presence at the start of September. It could be an energy that you're embodying. It could very well be just somebody else that is around you. It could be a boss. It could be a partner. So that Emperor is somebody that is very much a leader. They are somebody that is very responsible. They take charge. They are very, very good at controlling situations. People go to them for advice. It could even be a father figure. So it could be your father. It could be somebody you've got children with. It could be, maybe you've got a brother that's a father. Just anybody that's got children, really. Could be a grandparent. It could be somebody that's in authority, maybe a boss at work. Get one more clarification. Okay, so this Emperor then, whatever they are in your life, or whether this is you, we do have a Four of Pentacles. So there is something with regards to this Emperor and something to do with your stability. So stability around this Emperor seems to be a bit of a challenge. So whether that is because you may like to overspend and they don't, whether it is you don't know whether this can be fruitful, whether you want to keep a hold of them but you can't. It could be that, maybe they've taught you certain lessons if it is a parent about stability, and you're finding it a bit of a challenge. Something to do with stability, you're finding a challenge with regards to the Emperor. You do have a Temperance card, so that is telling me that you may be trying to balance something out. You need to find, or you're finding harmony within. You're trying to make sure that you've got plenty of healing and you're being harmonious with yourself and potentially with this Emperor. Maybe you don't know whether to let them go, whether to release them. And yeah, it's suggesting to me that you could be a little bit out of sorts, or they could be a little bit out of sorts. Maybe there's some healing that needs to be done between you and this Emperor, or you need to do some healing yourself. Like I say, if this is you, it is suggesting that you could be a little bit out of balance. And yeah, in need of a little bit of healing there with this Temperance card. It could be that it could be somebody's health. Somebody's health might be a bit of an issue, potentially. And somebody's trying to do some recovery with that. Now we have an Ace of Swords, so that is suggesting that there is either some truths that are coming through, a message of truth that you're not aware of. It could even be that you need to cut somebody out. So it could be that you need to cut this Emperor out. If it's something to do with somebody's health, I think you're going to be finding out a message with regards to somebody's health that could be quite painful to hear, but it's something that is needed to be heard. But yeah, there's definitely a message of truth coming in for you in with regards to this Emperor energy. Like I say, this Emperor could very well be you, and it could just be that somebody is coming towards you with some sort of message, some truth that you need to hear with regards to some sort of healing and balance that you need to do. Or yeah, like I say, if this Emperor is somebody else, there's a truth that's coming to you about this Emperor. It could even be that this Emperor needs to give you a message with regards to stability, and it's something that you may not want to hear. Now your challenge is the World card. So a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So your challenge is to close out a cycle. So you may be coming to an end of a particular challenge, or you're coming to the end of a cycle, and yeah, you need to complete it, and that is your challenge. It could be something where you don't want to complete it. You may be holding on to something with this Four of Pentacles that is potentially challenging to let go, that you need to release. And that could be part of you closing out this cycle with this World card. The World card can also be that you are moving. Can literally be where it says, you know, freedom to go in any direction. It could literally be a move. It could be a move to another job. It could be a move to another part of the world, another house. You know, could be moving, literally moving. And yeah, you get ready to start something new. So let's get clarification of that. So we've got a Devil in the reverse then. So the Devil in the reverse is very much releasing negative behaviours, anything that's toxic, coming out of some sort of bondage. That could be very, very challenging depending on what that represents for somebody. Obviously, if you've got a particular addiction, that could be very challenging to overcome and exit. And that would be a fantastic completion if that is something that you are very able to do. But yeah, coming out of any sort of negative, toxic behaviour or cycle, it can be very challenging. It can be very tough. Now we do have a Two of Cups there, so it is suggesting some sort of happy union or reunion within love. That could potentially be something to do, maybe you were codependent previously, or you may have had some negative traits with regards to relationships, and it could be challenging to go into a new relationship, and you need to release those traits in order to move forward into it. We do have a Six of Pentacles, so it is suggesting to me that you do need to get ready to receive. You potentially have been an overgiver previously in the past, and this is again something that you need to release. That could very well be this toxic trait that needs to be released if you're overgiving into a relationship, because it's not very healthy if you're constantly giving and the other person will get used to it and may just keep taking from you. You know, you need to make sure that there's a balance and that it's reciprocated, and that it's equal give and take with regards to this. And this could be very much something that you need to come out of, a behaviour that you need to release to end this cycle. Now, once you manage to exit this cycle, we have a Princess of Winter for you. So information that can help you but may also be difficult to hear, speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So this is very much somebody that is finding out truths. This could be you. You could be trying to do some research, looking for some information on something. It could very well be something to do with this Emperor at the beginning of the month. Whatever this truth is that's spoken, you could very well be trying to investigate it. If it's a health issue, you might be doing some looking up of it. If it's something to do with what you're releasing as well, you know, very much could be information that you don't particularly want to hear. But it is a message coming in that you do need to hear as well. Let's get some clarity on this. One card at a time, please, Spirit, not half a deck. One more, please. Thank you. So we have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could potentially be somebody in your energy. This is somebody that is not very stable. It's somebody that loses money. So this could potentially be something that you need to hear. Somebody may have lost a lot of money. That could have something to do with this Four of Pentacles over here. So something that's been a challenge, something, you know, you think you might be holding on to something, but you might not realise it's gone. That could be a truth that you need to hear. And again, here we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that's potentially spending a lot of money. They're not stable. I mean, they can be very skilled at business, but they can make money, but they spend it as quickly as they get it. They can also end up getting their money in unethical ways. So it could be that this is something that you need to hear. Maybe they've earned money in a pretty unethical way, and you weren't aware of it previously, but you need to be made aware of that truth. It could just be that maybe they've gambled some money away, maybe they've given some money away. It could very well be that maybe they've been scammed, you know, maybe they've bought an online purchase and then the card details have been nicked, or, you know, the purchase has turned up and it's a cardboard copy of whatever it was, but they didn't read the instructions they didn't read the details of it properly. You know, you get those sold as seen, and then it just turns up and it's a picture of something, not the actual item. You know, it could be any number of things. Obviously, that is going to be relevant to some of you because it's coming to my head for a reason. So it is going to be relevant for some of you. But yeah, so this King of Pentacles has potentially lost some money somewhere, and it is something they need to come forward to you and tell you about. Now, this could be something that you do just cause you a little bit of disharmony. We've got this Nine of Cups, so, and that's in the reverse. So that is telling me that you are looking at this as being do I want to continue this relationship? Do I want to be in this anymore? If it's a workplace thing, this is very much of, do you want to still be in this job? You know, you're having a deep think about things. You don't know what you want to do with regards to this. You're aware that you will still have happiness at the end of the day. It's just now going to be delayed instead. So you're trying to make a decision with regards to this about the best outcome for yourself. We do have a Three of Chalices or Three of Cups as well. Now that is also in the reverse, so you don't particularly feel like celebrating. This also could be overindulgence. So it could potentially be that King of Pentacles has lost money due to overindulgence. So maybe they're out partying with their mates one night and got a bit drunk, and then their card got swiped. You know how you've got all the contactless stuff going on? Maybe somebody's just swiped it and took a load of money from them. You know, it could be any number of things. They could have lost their card on a night out. They could have lost their phone, and, you know, all these different things that could happen. It could just be that they've drank the money away and you weren't aware of it. Maybe they've keep things a secret. Again, it's just overindulgence as well. So it could be any number of overindulgences. Gambling can be an overindulgence, you know, eating can be an overindulgence. So it could just be that your person may be doing that. It could be that you find yourself doing that to try and cheer yourself up a little bit. But it is something that you do need to hear. It's going to be hard to hear it, but it is a message that you do need to hear. And like I say, this Nine of Cups is telling me that, you know, you might be feeling down because of it, because it is a hard pill to swallow, but you will have that happiness eventually. You will come back. You will bounce back from it. So it might be doom and gloom at the moment, but you will bounce back from it. So it's not everything's coming to the end. It's not the end of the world. It is something that you will bounce back from. Okay. Right, let's get you some Spirit of the Animal Oracle cards to see if there's any of the messages that Spirit wants to give. Wow, that is a lot of cards. Not taking them all. Let's try again. Okay, so we've got hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. And then underneath we have elephant for greatness. So love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. And that's one of the reasons why you will have that happiness again. You may feel like it's the end of the world, but you will overcome it. You will overcome any problem and you will continue to have success. Right, I hope that has given you, Cancer, some idea of what is coming up for you in September. If you did like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass it on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Good luck for September, and thank you for joining me.